got surprised with the Miss America question. That's what happens. I did not know that I was going to be allowing my fellow peers to hear my own thoughts. How do you guys feel about it?
I think I was good with it. Kind of felt what I thought. I feel like I will be here one day as a showgirl. I mean, if it's not because of this competition, it will be in the future. I have faith in myself and in what I do that I can make it to the show. So, cool.
I like what we did.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel like we could have used like a couple more minutes to finish getting ready, but as always I'm running late, so it's my fault for...
Same here, it's okay.
So,
I'm
that is a weakness of ours. We run a little late, so
Yeah.
the fact that we had to go first.
Like mother, like daughter.
Sorry.
I do feel like our number kind of failed. It didn't go as well as planned. It just
The jacket wouldn't
the
come
jacket
off.
wouldn't
It was
come
supposed to
off.
be like flawless, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, and then I didn't want to pull too much, so then I kind of followed her, and then I shouldn't have.
Then it just kind of tumbled from
Yeah.
there. And I feel like it was a very conceptual number. Like, it was high concept. And there was a lot to take in. So if every little thing wasn't flawless and, like, seemingly flowing, it wasn't going to make sense, and one thing was going to make it fall. So maybe I think that was my fault, trying to, like, overachieve in that aspect. But it was a lot. It was a lot, and it was a lot to try to pull off, and we didn't.
Practice that much.
They did a whole choreographed number shindig. Don't be down on yourselves. You guys did a fucking bomb job. All the cheers. Thank you.
No, I mean, you know, I liked all of our ideas. It's just when it came down to it, I was like, we're gonna have a literal like puppet master as a freaking judge. I don't want there to be any sort of like
Gray area.
I wanted
Your number was good. I mean, I got the whole puppet and.
No, honestly, I put you guys
You were
last.
probably the only one.
I put you guys last because you guys were a little late, so I thought I'd give you guys the most time. I didn't even think about that when I was picking people to go. I'm like, I know. I'm so sorry, because I would have made you guys go like second or something.
Yeah, I was like, that's really nice. I would have just made him go first.
Well, when you said last, I was like, thank
I
you.
know. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because I figured.
honestly, like, we struggled a lot for our first few choices because we wanted to go way more creative as far as like representing the puppet and puppet master.
Like well, for one, I didn't want to be like too literal, and I like to do crazy creative stuff too. And guess what?
One of her ideas was to do
Saw.
video game. Oh, Saw.
It was to do Saw. Selena and Roxy did Saw. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do a video game. We were gonna do like Mortal Kombat, but I'm like a gamer and I'm playing the game, and she's the character, and I'd be like, boo, boo, ah, and she'd be like reacting to the punches and stuff. It's kind of technically like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cute mix. It was really cute. Really, really cute. We were terrible. I mean,
I don't really know what your theme was. Was
well,
it
it was supposed to be like Just Dance, but the thing was like,
Oh, I see it. I see the characters.
the remote. Yeah, that's why I was holding onto her hand. That's why I've only got one glove on.
That's hard to grasp.
Clearly, it was an
I know.
advanced level.
Well, that's why I
Just
tried.
Dance version. That's why I tried throwing in the hypnosis part and the Just Dance like
Music.
menu page and.
Oh, you did. Okay.
But who do you guys think is in the bottom?
I think the bottom two groups are
Us.
based off of audience cheer, not performance.
Here we are.
I feel the audience selected that. Would be the bottom being Deja, Ray, Anita, and then myself and Jessica.
Really?
Only because of cheering wise, because as soon as you all started doing your thing, everybody popped off. And as soon as Lucky and Foxy started doing their thing,
They were polished.
everybody popped off.
They're
Yeah.
for sure the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won.
They're
And it's well deserved.
Yeah.
I felt this challenge was difficult because there are so many different ways to portray a puppet. It's like you can do Muppets, you could do ventriloquism, you could do, the sock puppet. It all depends on what they're thinking this challenge is. You can tell us it's one thing or another, but if we're not all thinking the same way.
I also think.
But a duet number is always very difficult and you have to practice a lot.
And to be honest, I feel like he wanted us to be so precise in this number, and because we're all drag queens and this was our week off, I felt like it wasn't where we all should have been. Like, we all should have took more time. Like, you know, we should have came out like.
And I hate it though, because it's like, you know, the adult voice in my head saying, well, you had 2 weeks to work on it.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, that's true. So we could have gotten together more often or something, but like, I don't know. It was my vacation from life too, so I can't help but like hear Mama Tony's voice in our head being like, well, do you want this?
I know.
Or do you want this?
That's exactly
you know what I mean?
what
So like
that's
every excuse
exactly
I try to
what
come
I
up with
did.
is like, no, sorry, I didn't know. Do you have to go downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.